everybody, this is Corey Harrington with Creative Real Estate Made Easy, and this is 718 Kennystone. This is in San Antonio, Texas, and this is another property, part of our case study for our free program on our website. I'm going to walk you through this property. Now, we bought this property, I believe, 2.5, 3 weeks ago. It's February 29th. We bought this property about 2-3 weeks ago, and what we had done so far is a complete trash out of the house. We took all the debris, all that stuff out of here, all the old appliances and all the stuff. We left the fridge actually because it's pretty good, but everything else, there's a lot of nasty stuff in there. I have photos of it, and I'll share that with you if you go to my website or call my office at 210-682-8937 or 210-68-BUYER. It's easy to remember. The other is creativerealestatemade.easy.com. And now I'll be able to share that stuff with you. But basically we had foundation, 2 different types of foundation here done. Okay, so I'm going to just basically walk you through the basics, the beginning stages of a rehab, and then I'll come back and we'll film it when we're completely done. But all here is slab foundation. We had 15 piers put in. Basically these are 15 cylinders of cement that go into the ground and are pushed in with a great amount of force to keep the property level. So they brought this thing up, 15 of them. And then we come over here. She was friendly a minute ago. Then we come over here, this side, and you can see that this is pier and beam. Okay, underneath this sheet right here is pier and beam. It's the entire house is elevated above some wood pilings. So basically we had this whole thing elevated. I don't know how much or to what extent it was, but this was cracked and sunken down. And as you can see right here, this is where it sat before we did the work, and this is where it came up to. Okay, and then also the roof, you can't tell from underneath, but we had an entire new roof put on. All right, we're gonna go ahead and walk into the property. Now if you walk in, you're going to see this property up here. See where the cracks are. And go ahead, Tristan, come on, you can come in. This is my son. What's your name?
My name is Tristan.
Yeah, this is Tristan Harrington. He's learning from Daddy, and we're going to go through and I'll show you some more of this stuff. Okay, he was behind the scenes, but I want him to be in front today. So all of this is just signs of all the cracks. Now you come through, this is from the foundation. Over a period of time, foundation will settle and it'll go very, very slow. Now we jacked it up within a day, so obviously it cracked it out. So you can see the extent of damage that was in here before. We're basically going to salvage these hardwood floors, because they're nice, good floors. All of them there is going to be tile, and there's going to be carpet in some of the rooms. Come in here. This bathroom was pretty rough, okay? So we tore out everything, and I believe we're going to keep the same tub, but we're going to fix everything else. So whatever is in bad shape right now, it's going to be a good drastic comparison to what it's going to look like when it's all fixed up. This place was a total disaster. This is from the old carpet. We tore it all up and discovered the hardwood underneath. So we're gonna go ahead and keep that stuff and recondition it. Now, if you look through here, if you see a box that has fuses in it, you want to factor that into your expenses when you're doing your rehab estimates. When I looked at this property, I knew there's going to be a certain amount of rehab. And to get to that level, I needed to make sure that everything, my cost is appropriate and in line with where I think it's going to be. Stuff like this will cost between $1,300 and $1,500 to change over. So this is good as is. We just have we'll put in a new plate and a new door, but it's $50 worth of work. But otherwise, if it's fuses, it can cost up to $1,500, and we may even have to rewire the entire house. Talk to an electrician or call my office if you have questions on that, and I'll walk you through. I have not seen this house in a little while, so I'm just kind of improvising here and talking as I'm observing things. This whole room had a ton of stuff in it, and looks like they tore everything out. They put in all new sheetrock throughout the whole house. throughout the whole living room area. And then this is the back. This is the kitchen. Now, one of the things about kitchens is you want to make sure that you have a really nice kitchen job done. We're going to have granite here, where a community like this, maybe 1 in 20 houses actually has granite. We're going to do granite. It's just one of the things we do to really stand out with properties. We could have all the same level of work done as the house down the street, but when we have granite and nice black appliances, or even stainless steel appliances, it's going to make all that much difference, and it really won't cost all that much more to have that done. So you come in here, the only thing that we've kept out of this entire deal is, well, yeah. Okay, so make sure to wear gloves or wash your hands, but there's some nasty stuff in there. I shouldn't have opened it. It actually stinks really bad. This fridge here probably stinks too, but it's in good shape. It's a nice fridge. I probably can buy one just like it for about 900, 800 bucks. This is maybe 10 years old maximum. So we're going to keep this, and we're going to have black appliances. We're going to use granite countertops with black inside with black rocks in there. Now, this is going to be a very nice kitchen. It's not very large, so you know we haven't really talked about it, but I think I might want to open this up and maybe have it level to to a kind of like a just an open area here. Have it like a bar level similar to this side. And we're going to have this is going to be the kitchen. This is going to be the dishwasher and everything over here. And we're going to have this big bar style set up here so we can sit. Bar stools on the back side. Probably do it the same there. Maybe open up the window. I'm not sure if it's structurally supporting the property, we won't do it. But again, as we work through it, we like to have a master plan on what we're going to do, and I just bring in my 2 cents here and there, but I have my general contractor who is a true expert on what's going to look good and what's not going to look good to give the final word to the crew. My primary objective is to stay on budget and on time when we do our fix. If we could do a few extra little things that'll be a dramatic, pop entrance, kind of like what I was talking about on the other property, then I know for sure that as long as it's within our budget range of going over budget, then we can do it. If we're talking about maybe a couple $1,000s over budget, but it's going to make all the difference in the world and it's going to reduce our days on market, then I will absolutely do those things. But I have to analyze it as we get to the latter stages of the project. I factor in about 10% overage on what I think a fix is going to cost us. And when I analyze my cost for a fix, I go overboard to begin with, so I'm pretty safe. I haven't yet gone too far over budget or lost money because we did too much work. Now, on the same side of the token, that's the other side of the token here, is if you don't do enough work, your property is going to sit for a very long time. There's another property that we have that I'll show you that's a perfect example of that.